The nominations for the 94th Annual Academy Awards were announced on Tuesday morning, with The Power of the Dog taking on Belfast and Dune as the films with the most nods. Tracee Ellis Ross and Leslie Jordan announced the nominations across 23 categories from an early morning event in Los Angeles ahead of the ceremony on March 27. Fans were quick to react to the news online, with many noting the lack of diversity among the nominees, particularly within the lead actress category where no women of color were nominated. The awards also saw a drop in the popularity of streaming services, despite the COVID pandemic wreaking havoc on the cinema industry. While Netflix managed 27 nominations, it was a drop from its 35 last year. Apple managed 6, up from 2, while Amazon fell from 12 to just 3 and Hulu equaled last year's total with 1. Following its 8 nods at last week's BAFTA nominations and its 3 wins at January's Golden Globes, The Power of the Dog leads the Oscars pack with 12 nods, including Best Picture, Leading Actor for Benedict Cumberbatch, Supporting Actress for Kirsten Dunst and Director and Adapted Screenplay for Jane Campion. The Western drama is the film adaptation of Thomas Savage's 1967 novel and was released in theaters as well as Netflix late last year. The film stars Benedict alongside Jesse Plemons and Cody Smith McPhee, who also both earned a Supporting Actor nomination, as secretive, psychologically dueling rivals on a 1920s Montana ranch. The Power of the Dog landed nominations for Supporting Actress, Achievement in Sound, Original Score, Adapted Screenplay, Supporting Actor, Film Editing, Cinematography, Production Design, Best Actor, Director, and Best Picture. Campion is the first woman to ever be nominated twice for Best Director, following her nod for 1993's The Piano. Last year, Chloe Zhao became the second woman to ever win the award. Meanwhile, Campion's director of photography on The Power of the Dog, Ari Wegner, is the second woman ever nominated for Best Cinematography. Benedict will go head-to-head with Will Smith for King Richard, marking his third Oscar nomination and a strong chance at his first win for the biopic of Venus and Serena Williams' father. Also competing in the leading actor category are Javier Bardem for Being the Ricardos, Andrew Garfield for Tick, Tick, Boom, and Denzel Washington for The Tragedy of Macbeth, marking his 9th Academy Awards nomination. Leading the way for British talent was Kenneth Branagh's Belfast, with the semi-autobiographical film bagging 8 nods, including Director for Kenneth, Supporting Actress for Judi Dench and Supporting Actor for Ciarán Hinds. More videos 1 2 3 Watch video Alison Hammond almost gives Janet Jackson the middle finger. Watch video Singer Talia Storm on the red carpet at the Brit Awards 2022. Watch video Sally Rooney's Conversations with Friends gets released as Hulu series. Watch video Maya Jama flashes under boob and toned abs in skimpy cohort at Brits. Watch video Talia Storm leaves little to the imagination on Brits red carpet. Watch video Chris Evans is Buzz Lightyear in the trailer for Lightyear. Watch video Holly Humberstone is at the Brits 2022 after winning Rising Star. Watch video Jenna Jameson reveals she will be out soon from the hospital. Watch video Oscar nominations for Best Actor, Actress, Picture and Director. Watch video Liam Neeson says he fell in love with a woman in Australia. Watch video Kristen Bell reveals her children sleep in the same room as her. Watch video Love Island's Megan Barton Hanson takes back power in C4 doc. Speaking after the nominations came out, Sir Kenneth thanked Academy voters for their generous recognition. He said, "It's a long way from the streets of Belfast to the Academy Awards. Today, I think of my mother and father, and my grandparents, how proud they were to be Irish, how much this city meant to them. They would have been overwhelmed by this incredible honor, as am I. Dame Judi has made history with her nod, as at 87 she has become the oldest nominee ever for Best Supporting Actress. It marks her 7th Academy Award nomination, the first of which came in 1999 for her role as Queen Elizabeth I in Shakespeare in Love. She also received nominations for Mrs. Brown, 1997, Shock o' Law, 2000, Iris, 2001, Mrs. Henderson Presents, 2005, Notes on a Scandal, 2006, and the 2013 film Philomena. However, the film's star Jamie Dornan was snubbed in the leading actor category, after also missing out in last week's BAFTA nominations. The movie, which was inspired by his early childhood growing up in Northern Ireland during the Troubles, also landed a spot in the coveted Best Picture list as it continued to dominate awards season. It will battle it out for the top honor against Coda, Don't Look Up, Drive My Car, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story. Meanwhile, Denis Villeneuve's star-studded sci-fi epic Dune, based on Frank Herbert's 1965 novel, landed a slew of technical nods, along with a nod for the top prize for Best Picture, bringing its total to 10. Awards darling Olivia Colman is up for Best Actress for her role in The Lost Daughter, a psychological drama written and directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, and based on the novel of the same name by Elena Ferrante. It follows the story of Leda Colman, a college professor, who while on a summer holiday, finds herself becoming obsessed with another woman, Dakota Johnson, and her young daughter, prompting memories of her own early motherhood to come back and unravel her. Olivia will be competing against Jessica Chastain, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, Penelope Cruz, Parallel Mothers, Nicole Kidman, Being the Ricardos, and Kristen Stewart, Spencer. Speaking after the nominations were announced, Olivia said, "Oh my God, yes. I'm so excited. And with Maggie and Jesse, and our fellow nominees, this feeling right now is bloody brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you." Olivia's Irish co-star Jessie Buckley has also bagged herself a nomination for her work in the film, and will face off against Ariana DeBose, West Side Story, Judi Dench, Belfast, Kirsten Dunst, The Power of the Dog, and Anjanou Ellis, King Richard. Meanwhile, Troy Kotsur has made history as the first deaf male Oscar nominee for his work in the film Coda. The 53-year-old veteran was recognized in the Actor in a Supporting Role category, while his co-star Marlee Matlin became the first deaf actor, male or female, nominee and winner in 1987 for her work in Children of a Lesser God. Coda has become the first movie led by a predominantly deaf cast to be nominated for Best Picture. In the film, Kotsur plays Frank Rossi, a deaf man who is navigating challenges to his Massachusetts fishing business as his hearing daughter, Ruby, Amelia Jones, who acts as the family's interpreter, mulls a move to college. He faces stiff competition in the Actor in a Supporting Role category as he is up against Ciarán Hinds for Belfast, Jesse Plemons for The Power of the Dog, J. K. Simmons for Being the Ricardos, and Cody Smeat McPhee for The Power of the Dog. With the recognition, Coda also became the first Apple TV Plus original film to earn a nod. The film was also nominated in the Best Adapted Screenplay category, where it is up against Drive My Car, Dune, The Lost Daughter, and The Power of the Dog. More videos. 1 2 3 Watch video. Alison Hammond almost gives Janet Jackson the middle finger. Watch video. Maya Jama gets lymphatic drainage massage in preparation for Brits. Watch video. Sally Rooney's Conversations with Friends gets release as Hulu series. Watch video. Maya Jama flashes under boob and toned abs in skimpy co-ord at Brits. Watch video. Talia Storm leaves little to the imagination on Brits' red carpet. Watch video. Chris Evans is Buzz Lightyear in the trailer for Lightyear. Watch video. Holly Humberstone is at the Brits 2022 after winning Rising Star. Watch video. Jenna Jameson reveals she will be out soon from the hospital. Watch video. Oscar nominations for Best Actor, Actress, Picture and Director. Watch video. Liam Neeson says he fell in love with a woman in Australia. Watch video. Kristen Bell reveals her children sleep in the same room as her. Watch video. Love Island's Megan Barton Hanson takes back power in C4 doc. The Oscar nominations follow the lead of the 2022 British Academy Film Awards, which were announced last week, with Dune, The Power of the Dog and Belfast also leading those nominations with 11, 8 and 6 respectively. The 94th Academy Awards, held at Hollywood's Dolby Theatre at Hollywood and Highland Center in Hollywood, will air Sunday, March 27 on ABC at 8 p.m. ET. Last year, the global pandemic meant a socially distanced ceremony held at Los Angeles Union Station. Ratings plummeted to an all-time low of 9.85 million viewers. The immediate social media reaction as the nominations were announced focused on the lack of diversity in main categories, specifically leading actress. Tweeters pointed out there are no persons of color in the category, with many questioning why acclaimed performances such as Rachel Zegler's lead in West Side Story and Tessa Thompson in Netflix Passing were not included. Jennifer Hudson was also notable in her absence, missing out for her role in Aretha Franklin biopic Respect. Hudson was among the frontrunners for the category before the nominations were announced. Some even predicted that she could earn 2 nods, one for leading actress and one for original song for Here I Am. Those 2 nods would have made the multi-talented star the first black woman to earn nods in 3 separate Oscar categories, having previously won a Supporting Actress Oscar in 2007 for her role in Dreamgirls. This category is always so white. #Oscars so white. It's 20 years since a black actress won. God knows how many more it will take. Ian Chud is so robbed. She at least deserve a nomination. #Shame on you Oscars. Thanks at the Academy of another beige Best Actress list. I'm out for another year. There's a reason ratings continue to decline year after year. #Oscars so white. More videos. 1 2 3 Watch video. Allison Hammond almost gives Janet Jackson the middle finger. Watch video. Singer Talia Storm on the red carpet at the Brit Awards 2022. Watch video. Sally Rooney's Conversations with Friends gets released as Hulu series. Watch video. Maya Jama flashes under boob and toned abs in skimpy co-ord at Brits. Watch video. Talia Storm leaves little to the imagination on Brits' red carpet. Watch video. Chris Evans is Buzz Lightyear in the trailer for Lightyear. Watch video. Holly Humberstone is at the Brits 2022 after winning Rising Star. Watch video. Jenna Jameson reveals she will be out soon from the hospital. Watch video. Oscar nominations for Best Actor, Actress, Picture and Director. Watch video. Liam Neeson says he fell in love with a woman in Australia. Watch video. Kristen Bell reveals her children sleep in the same room as her. Watch video. Love Island's Megan Barton Hanson takes back power in C4 doc. The criticism comes after it was announced that movies will have to meet new diversity and inclusion standards to be eligible to win in the Best Picture category from 2024. The Academy unveiled its updated standards in 2020, which encourages films hire more cast and crew from Black, female, LGBT or disabled groups or address themes that affect those communities. The standards require films put forward for the Best Picture award to meet 2 of 4 diversity standards in on-screen representation, creative leadership, industry access and audience development. Academy bosses say the rules are intended to better reflect the diversity of the movie-going audience. The Academy has long come under fire for its lack of diversity, with only one black actor receiving a nomination for the 2020 awards. The initiatives will go into effect with films released in the year 2024, which will be recognized at the 96th Oscars in 2025. The standards were inspired by British Film Institute (BFI) diversity standards, which determine funding for some films in the UK and eligibility in some categories of the British Academy of Film and Television (BAFTA) awards. Films vying for Best Picture in 2022 and 2023 will be required to fill out a confidential Academy Inclusion Standards form, though meeting inclusion thresholds will not be required for Best Picture eligibility until 2024. Fans were also shocked by some of the high-profile names that didn't earn a nomination. Among those snubbed by the Oscars were Lady Gaga, Jared Leto and Al Pacino for House of Gucci, Ben Affleck for his work in George Clooney's directorial effort The Tender Bar, and Jennifer Hudson's role as Aretha Franklin in Respect. Lady Gaga was a force as Patrizia Reggiani in the Ridley Scott-directed film House of Gucci. The movie followed the family members who ran the prestigious House of Gucci. Patrizia was the woman behind the murder of Maurizio Gucci, Adam Driver, which made headlines worldwide. Gaga did receive recognition for her Reggiani role from the Golden Globes, Screen Actors Guild and BAFTA awards, but not by the Academy. Affleck delivered one of his finest performances as bartender with a heart of gold, Charlie Maguire. The film was directed by his pal Clooney and also starred Ty Sheridan, Lily Robb, Christopher Lloyd, and Daniel Ranieri. Hudson sang her heart out to play Franklin in Respect. Her work was mesmerizing as she poured out her soul to bring the icon to life. The movie followed the rise of Franklin's career, from a child singing in her father's church choir to her international superstardom. Frances McDormand was not given an Oscar nomination for The Tragedy of Macbeth, while Bradley Cooper was ignored for his work in both Nightmare Alley and Licorice Pizza, which both received Best Picture nods. In Nightmare Alley he was playing a conman who reached beyond his skills. And in Licorice Pizza he was a hairstylist who romanced Barbra Streisand in the 1970s. Cooper Hoffman, the son of the late Philip Seymour Hoffman, who died at age 46 in 2014, was thought to have a chance with Licorice Pizza, but he was passed over. Leonardo DiCaprio won an Oscar in 2016 for The Revenant, but he was not given an Academy Love this year for his work in the satire Don't Look Up. But neither did his co-stars Jennifer Lawrence and Oscar favorite Meryl Streep. Rita Moreno was not given a nod for her work in Steven Spielberg's West Side Story. She won for the original film in 1961 as Best Supporting Actress. Also snubbed was Catriona Balfe. She did not get nominated even though she gave a very sensitive portrayal of a working-class mother in Belfast. More videos 1 2 3 Watch video. Alison Hammond almost gives Janet Jackson the middle finger. Watch video singer Talia Storm on the red carpet at the Brit Awards 2022. Watch video Sally Rooney's Conversations with Friends gets released as Hulu series. Watch video Maya Jama flashes under boob and toned abs in skimpy cohort at Brits. Watch video Talia Storm leaves little to the imagination on Brits red carpet. Watch video Chris Evans is Buzz Lightyear in the trailer for Lightyear. Watch video Holly Humberstone is at the Brits 2022 after winning Rising Star. Watch video Jenna Jameson reveals she will be out soon from the hospital. Watch video Oscar nominations for Best Actor, Actress, Picture and Director. Watch video Liam Neeson says he fell in love with a woman in Australia. Watch video Kristen Bell reveals her children sleep in the same room as her. Watch video Love Island's Megan Barton Hansen takes back power in C4. Doc Denis Villeneuve, the director behind the sci-fi epic Dune, was also left off the list, despite the film going on to receive a whopping 10 nominations. Ariana Grande and Kid Cudi did not get recognized for their song for the hit film Don't Look Up. It was previously announced in January that Glenn Weiss will direct the telecast for the 7th consecutive time, while film producer Will Packer is serving as producer, and Shayla Cowan, the chief of staff of Parker's production companies, was named co-producer, according to The Hollywood Reporter. Craig Erwick, president Hulu Originals and ABC Entertainment, maintained there will be a host for the 2022 Oscars, which will be a first since 2018 when Jimmy Kimmel had the honor of leading the ceremony that year, as well as in 2017. So far, the Academy hasn't made an official announcement as to who will play host on Hollywood's biggest night of the year. Following a television ratings tumble, the Academy have decided to reinstate a permanent host after using a rota of guest presenters, with sources claiming bosses were keen to enlist Ricky Gervais. A source told the Mail on Sunday, "Things are so desperate this year that the Academy, the organization behind the awards, even sent out a tweet asking people who they wanted as a host. A lot of fans said Ricky Gervais. There is growing talk that he should be offered the gig. As the one man who could save the most boring show on television. The Oscars are always too long and viewers tune out when you get all these self-entitled celebrities going woke and banging on about their pet causes. Ricky would be a breath of fresh air." However, Ricky, 60, played down the chances of hosting the biggest night of the Hollywood year, saying, "They'd never let me do what I wanted. I mean, that's why the Globes got me. They said I could write my own jokes and say what I wanted, no rehearsals. I don't think the Oscars would ever allow me that freedom, and rightly so. It'd do the Oscars but it won't happen. It'd get cancelled halfway through." The voting for this year's nominations ended on Tuesday, February 1st. As a result of last year's ceremony being delayed, this year marked the shortest eligibility window in Oscars history. The Oscars typically award films in the same calendar year, though in 2020, because of the theater closures due to COVID-19, the eligibility was pushed to February 28, 2021. This year, in an effort to get back to the calendar year format, the eligibility ran from March 1, 2021 to December 31, 2021. The Academy also announced more changes in April 2020, which will only be in effect for the 94th Oscars, which allows for films to open in more cities to be considered Best Picture eligible. A film previously had to be exhibited theatrically, at minimum, in Los Angeles County for 7 consecutive days in the same venue. The Academy revealed that, for the 94th Oscars, films may open in a commercial motion picture theater in one of 6 cities: Los Angeles, New York City, the Bay Area, Chicago, Miami and Atlanta within the eligibility window. Drive-in theaters that are open nightly are counted as commercial theaters, in the aforementioned cities. The Academy also revealed that films intended for theatrical release but initially made available through commercial streaming, VOD service or other broadcast may qualify if the film is made available on the secure Academy Screening Room member site within 60 days of the streaming/VOD release or broadcast. Producers for eligible films also had to submit a confidential Academy representation and inclusion standards entry. However, while the forms are required to be submitted, meeting the actual inclusion thresholds will not be required for eligibility in the Best Picture category until the 96th Oscars in 2024. The 94th Academy Awards will air at 1 a.m. on Sky Cinema's Oscars channel in the UK and at 8 p.m. ET/5 p.m. PT on ABC in the States.